aligning. It felt like it was meant to be. But what was it like sitting there?
You need to talk because you were so important. Because you remember when you almost came in the game and say, no, you need to lead the play.
No, it's painful. You know, it's painful watching, you know, like, but you know, this one, it has like a wonderful end, you know, like, so, you know, after Didier penalty was like that explosion, you know, and the relief, you know, like.
What were the celebrations like? I mean, we saw some shots. We had our camera in a little bit.
I don't know. I see like players running everywhere. You know, like you could see. It was unbelievable.
Because David, you said that you ran away from everyone.
I ran out.
Thinking, where are you going? But
I ran
was
back.
family.
Yeah, it was my mom and dad.
So you ran, because at the time everyone was like, where are you going? But that was your mom and
It was
dad.
my mom and dad, and then I put my knees on the floor, thank you God, and thank for my family.
And then Gary, what was, can you remember the rest of that night and what it was like?
It was just obviously full of joy, full of happiness, full of. I remember coming back to the hotel. One of the best bits for me, obviously, like David said, is to enjoy with your teammates who you've worked so hard with, to enjoy with all the staff. In the changing room, we were celebrating, but then to get on the bus and go home to the hotel and go upstairs and see your family there was something that, like, you know, it was an amazing feeling. You see your parents, you know, you see your wife, and to celebrate the rest of the night with everybody there, everyone in the same room. You've seen a few pictures from the swimming pool or whatever. It was just fantastic, and to be in and around, like I said, all the lads, all the staff, and all the family together to have achieved what we achieved that night and through the whole journey was incredible.
You know, you mentioned that Frank Sinclair was probably one of your, someone you looked up to as you were growing up. You go back to Burnley. I was watching the final in the studio with him, and just before Drogba scored his penalty, he said, if Drogba gets this, I will run down Fulham Road naked. Now, I'm not saying it's something we want to see. I'm just saying it's something we haven't seen because he didn't do it. So, I don't know, if you haven't seen it, just maybe give him a little nudge, because he said, no, he didn't. He said, I'll go naked and I'll run down.
Dropping a little text.
So maybe send us a text. So, as I said, we're not going to film it, not necessarily want to be there.
Talk for yourself!
now it's impossible, don't film me looking at the like this.
It's not going to be officially filmed. Get your phone out.
I don't want to watch, but
maybe remind her about that. Now, earlier we asked you a question.